Who knew Peter was part of hip hop history?
Remember this
Oh
article?
yeah, and yo, this draws my second question. Thank you for pulling that up because this is old school Peter. So I read somewhere because I don't really watch Housewives, but I read about you a little somewhere that you it said that you was one of the last to see Notorious B.I.G. before he passed away. Is that true?
No,
Damn, they
well, to
cheated
say
it.
I was one of the last, probably stretching it. But what I can say is that when he got shot, I spoke to him
It was like,
not even 2 minutes before that. We all walked down the ramp together.
So
Okay.
you was in Vegas.
No, it wasn't Vegas. He got shot in L.A. off of
Oh my
Fairfax
bad, my
and
bad, my bad. That's
Wilshire.
Tupac.
Yeah, so we were all at the the what is it, Vibe magazine party. Okay,
mhm.
Yeah.
and Big was there. Big only take shows date from me in Miami. When he come to Miami at that time, he only played for me. I played him on Winterfest just before that. I played him at one of my clubs before that, and he had showed up without his DJ didn't make the flight, so he had to
Mm.
freestyle, and I'd pay him 15 stacks. So when he saw me at that party, he's like, "Yo, Peter, I got my album coming out. I'm gonna make it up to you, my nigga. We Brooklyn, stand tall, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? We weren't friends,
Right,
but
right,
we
right,
knew each
right,
other because I booked him several times. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So we were cool. We were Brooklyn boys. And he Jamaican, I'm Jamaican. So we were cool.
Okay.
So when we walked down the ramp, I remember that day like yesterday. Puffy and Kedar Massenberg got into it. Okay, and Wayne and like all of us was just laughing. Them two cats getting into it. Uh, no,
Hmm.
no, not I said Kedar and Puff. Yeah, got into it. So by the end, we got to it's a car museum. So it's like a ramp, like going up in circles. So we walk all the
Okay.
way
Yeah, yeah. I know
down.
what you're
So
talking about.
when we came downstairs, I pound him up. It was me and Marvin Brito. It was me, Marvin Brito, and Kedar was going to Steve Style party where everybody was on their way to up the hills, and we walked not even 50 foot to the corner. By the time we bust the corner, and I was driving Nia Long BMW at the time because I was dating her and she lived out there. All right, and by the time we got to the car, we heard like 3, 4 shots, and everybody ducked
Damn.
because it's some LA shit. So we all ducked. And then
Right.
everybody's running to their car. We got to the car, and I drove 5 minutes up to Sunset and Doheny and park at the Citibank and park there because I'd live in that area. And then we start walking up the hill, and then we see everybody crying. And we said, "What happened? What happened?" And they said, "Them gunshot that happened at the museum. That somebody shot Biggie. He's at the hospital." I'm like, "What?" They said they shot Biggie. Got shot. So by the time we make it 2 more blocks up the hill, by the time we got to the party, they said Biggie died.
Damn.
So it was really fucked up, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I literally talked to him 2 minutes before he got shot. You know what I'm saying? Even when Tupac got shot at Quad Studio, I was there. I took his pants off
Damn, you was
because,
there too?
yeah,
Damn.
because he shot himself. Okay, I
Wow.
could tell by how the bullet entered into his pants and came out by his calf area, and the gun. I mean, the
Wait, wait,
gun
wait, wait,
that
wait,
he
wait, wait.
had,
Hold
the
on, hold
gun
on.
that
Wait,
he
wait,
had,
wait.
I
You
could
said
tell you
Tupac
very.
shot himself?
Yeah, he definitely shot himself, bro. Okay, I don't
What?
know. They said he got shot several times. I know when he got off
Oh,
the elevator. When he got off the elevator, it was me, uh, Puff, Andre Rel, Little Sean, Jimmy Inchman, the engineer was Dave Kennedy, and I had a model that was with me that was with Ford Agency called her name is Dulcinea. And when he
mhm.
when he got off the elevator, he came right up to Jimmy and said, "Motherfucker, you set me up." I remember that like yesterday. And Jimmy was looking at him like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Because Little Sean was Jimmy artist, and we were all there because Little Sean was getting ready to have his come up by him and Pac doing a record together. So we were all in the studio waiting on Pac to come. So when he got off the elevator and he was frantic and he pacing back and forth. Nigga, you set me up. You set me up. And then I'm looking at him saying, Pop, your head. And he put his hand on his head like this, and he had a gash in his head the size of my finger, right? Like bullet took a chunk out of his fucking head out. And when he went like this and he see the blood, he just fucking passed out. And we grabbed him. We took him into the room. He had the tool on him. We'll make sure I took the tool off of him because the police was coming up one elevator. We were going down the freight elevator to make sure he didn't get a gun charge.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Bro.
That's a fact.
Well, thanks for clearing that shit up.
Right.
Y'all need to subscribe to this channel, Nick. Y'all need to subscribe to this channel. Exclusives everywhere.
That's an exclusive that probably nobody have heard before, but nobody there that was there could deny that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Okay. And I'd met Pop before that at I did back in '92. I did a birthday party for Ed Lover and Dr. Dre on iamATLien Raps, and I brought down around 300 people to Miami, back when nobody was coming to Miami, and Juice had just came out with Omar Epps, Khalil Kane, and Tupac, and they were featuring at the same weekend that I did Ed Lover and Dr. Dre party for iamATLien Raps. Cynthia Horner was there from Right On Magazine. What's the other lady? She's still out now. I can't remember her name. She's still out. Damn, she's gonna kill me for not remembering her name. But she had her own magazine also. Sister to Sister.
Oh, okay. Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie. Everybody was at the party. Puff had came down.
Jamie Foster Brown.
Yeah. Andre Rella called me and said, "Yo, Peter, we got to get Puff out of town because that party that him and Heavy did at CCNY, 8 people got trampled at that party and died. So the press was just all over Puff. So he came down that same weekend. Okay. So we had Biggie there, we had Puff there, we had all of them there. You know what I'm saying? That party that I did for Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, and at that time, iamATLien Raps was the biggest shit ever. Okay, this was in 1992. I did that shit, right? Okay, and I remember Pop light up one of them rulers. He had them fucking marijuana and cocaine and shit, and I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing? You got these fucking people you got these writers, just publishing here. You can't do that. And I remember talking to his uncle, and his uncle said, "Yo, Peter, go drop that nigga off at the airport." I'm like, "Yo, bro, you gotta go." You know what I'm saying? All right. And I dropped him off at the airport. That's when I first met him. You know what I'm saying? All right. I remember before the shooting thing, that all came to my house, stopping my house on the Upper West Side before we went to Nels, where he met that girl, and she did her thing downstairs at Nels, and 3 days later, all of that shit unfolds. She was saying that he raped her the whole 9 yards because he did his thing, and then his boys, and then when they did their thing, you know what I'm saying? So I've been man, I was at Def Jam, brother.
Yeah.
You see everything when you at Def Jam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, clearly, bro. Like
I was there when Jay-Z walked up into Def Jam, him and Dame Dash. I was there. When Rough Rider was there. DMX was there. Leo Cohen, Leo Cohen is a white man. Let's talk about this white man that she showed earlier. Leo Cohen, I met him in 1989 when Def Jam was at 298 Elizabeth Street, and he was manager for a lot of acts and the president of Def Jam. And me and him got into it because he called me a drug dealer because I was hustling at our own nightclub in Miami. He didn't even know I was from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And I went up there angry as fuck. Rhonda Cohen was the head of publishing, and she said, "Yo, but those are the girls. I used to fly the girls down all the time because that's how I used to get all the artists. The girls used to hook me up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you something. I went back to Leo and said, "Yo, man, why you gonna call me a drug dealer? Have I sold you any drugs before?" And he's like, "No. So why would you call me that?" You know what I'm saying? And then it went from heated to being rational, and to became cool with each other. So if it was for Leo Cohen, I probably would be locked up or dead somewhere because he gave me a shot. I remember he said, we don't have no opening here, but if you want a job, I was there when I overheard that he was displeased with the guy who was running rush management in London. I said, yo, let me do that. I never been to London before, but he said, yo, you take that job, nigga. I bought a plane ticket. I went to London. I told the nigga Trenton in his office over there, yo, nigga, get the fuck out. I'm running this shit going forward. And then I called Leon from London and said, yo, I got your rush management in the UK. And he's like, where you calling me from? I said, I'm in your office in London. You say you want somebody else to take the job, right? So I just went and took the job. And then we became really cool. You know what I'm saying? And every time he gave me an office,
all that networking.
Do How Can I Be Down? We still talk at least once a month. My restaurant on Miami Beach that I just opened back in October, I went to him when I was short, and he gave me the ends to make sure that it happened. So that's my man. I don't appreciate nobody talking about him being a culture vulture and all of that shit. The same people that he gave opportunity to. That's my man.
Man, your restaurant is crazy dope, by the way. Crazy dope. Your restaurant is crazy dope.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, I just had a couple questions. I didn't want to hold up the line.
Well, thank you, Juno. We got one other person waiting on the back.
Yeah, thank you for the insight and, you know, and the exclusive, brother. You know, when you take it easy.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Juno.
Peace.